What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sliders Podcast. You are joined by your host, Tom. Who else we got in the studio today?
It's me. Okay. You have Who's Taff, find out on the pod, aka the champion, and I have a haircut today.
Do you want to show it to us?
Do you want to call it a haircut?
Yeah.
What I want to call it is it's an
Abomination?
experiment. It's an attempt at self-development. You know, cutting my own hair. You know, just trying to learn new skills here and there. Like, this is where we're at now. You know, just take a good look, and like, I think by the end of September I'll have a strong fade. Like, I'm waiting to cut my hair, or to get to the point where people are like, "Oh, man's got a fresh trim. What barber did you go to?" Ultimate compliment. Because they'll never know. I won't even tell them I did it myself. Just, yeah, we went to the barber.
And we also have...
we have Where's Mo on the podcast. But yeah, what are we talking about today?
Yeah, what's on your mind? Tom?
You know what, today? It's first day etiquette.
Okay.
Because, obviously, man's single, innit?
Mm-hmm.
So, there's been a lot of recent activity within my dating life. And I've noticed some of these people, yeah, they don't know how to fucking behave. There's some of the shit I've experienced, Taff.
Okay.
I've looked at them like, who the fuck raised you? Like, do you know them ones? You actually look at someone like, what's wrong with you?
Look at you.
Like, just like, look at you.
You come to the first date, your shoes don't
What
match.
What did they do?
Your socks don't match.
Okay, for me, it's like, okay, let's say I went out to eat. For one of these girls, I went out to eat with her, which is something I don't really do. Not on first date anyway, not to eat. But anyway, she wanted to go eat, so I was like, cool. This girl ate like a dog.
Fuck.
So wait, hold on. Was she just eating comfortably? You know? Or was she just, what were you eating?
There was no eating comfortably, bro.
I want to set the scene.
Yeah.
Listen, man was eating.
What were you eating as well?
Yeah,
It
exactly.
was an Italian restaurant.
Okay.
How do you eat like a dog?
So
at
we
a
were
Italian
eating
restaurant?
spaghetti. She had spaghetti.
Oh.
Did she not roll? Did she not twist it or some shit?
Can't lie. She thought it was Lady and the Tramp.
I was inhaling like a fucking vacuum cleaner, bro. I think it's okay. If certain foods, I allow it because it's certain foods, like ribs. It's very hard to eat ribs clean. If you get
I
what
mean,
I
you
mean.
could scrape it off with like.
That's
a
weird,
knife.
bro.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's weird. And it's like, some foods are just messy. That's fair. But for me, I try to eat my neatest when I'm out.
Spaghetti.
Because we're in public, first of all. We are, like, if I invited you to dinner in my yard, it might be different. But we're in public.
Did you tell her that she was slurping?
Why do I need to tell Mo? She put it in her mouth. There was no twist. She
Oh.
So she doesn't even know how to. I didn't even.
no composure.
Was
No.
wait. That's bad. But did she talk with her mouth open? Like, did she talk with her mouth?
At one point, yes.
And what was she saying?
I would have stood up right there and then. Thank
At
you
one
for this
point,
night
yes.
out.
Imagine she ate like me.
At least you know you eat bad, fam. Imagine if she
No,
ate
but
like
Taffy
me.
is like a dog as well.
But I do it on
Exactly.
purpose to annoy you lot.
Nah, Taff. No.
I do,
Don't
I
do
do,
that.
I
Don't
do,
do that, Taff. You don't do it on purpose. Because I've caught you sometimes, yeah. You're oblivious to what we're looking at you. I just eat it like an absolute animal.
I don't believe any girl could actually do that.
I seen a big one.
No. Surely it's a tactic to drive men away. Like, thank you for the free meal. Did you pay for it?
God, no.
Okay. There we go. We're good there.
What did you eat, Tom?
Huh?
What did you eat?
I had spaghetti too.
So what? You went Vapiano's with this girl, yeah?
I didn't say Vapianos, but continue.
We almost had him. We almost had him.
I didn't say that.
Oh, my God.
Okay, then how did the date end?
I went home. She said, "Do you want to do something?" I was like, sorry, I've got something to do."
Fuck. Oh, then that's all it
Was
took.
she cute though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a cute girl.
Then you can get past those kind of behaviors.
Nah, bro. Some stuff is just disgusting.
No, because that behavior will annoy you long term, but surely it will annoy you in the short term.
That's
thing.
pretty
No, like I'm
privileged.
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna. No, the thing is for me, yeah.
It is what it is.
No, even though someone's pretty, it's very easy to eliminate that attraction through the behavior.
Oh, fair
But
enough.
man don't care about all that. Let's not lie. Pretty privilege is why girls typically
You
get
have
away with it.
okay.
No, but I don't think a lot of
Taff,
girls
true.
behave like that. They won't have those.
No, but Taff, thing
Most
is,
people know how to eat spaghetti. Like,
she wasn't paying enough to get away with that behavior. Let me tell you that.
Oh, okay.
She's a pretty girl, but she's not paying
should've
enough
told
to
her.
get
The
away
beauty
with that.
point-
no,
Didn't
because what
cash
you've
out.
done though, Tom, is you've committed a crime.
Why?
There's something I've always been, it's another theory that I've been, keeping it safe in my locker. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, release it. Let the world hear it.
People on, you know when you see trash.
Okay.
Okay.
So
This is off to
no. So wait, so
This is off to such a great
this is in the dating world, yeah. When you see trash, if you don't tell another person that, you know, what you think they've done is trash, so the whole eating with their mouth open, slurping up spaghetti in public like a dog. I'm pretty sure the Trump did it fucking better than she
probably
did.
a lot more neater.
And that was a real dog.
That's me.
Yeah.
If you don't tell them, then they can never improve.
It's not my business whether you improve or not. Big
No,
man.
because she's gonna go to some next man. He's gonna see the same shit.
What's that got to
You
do
know
with
what I
me?
mean too. It's a cycle.
What's it got to do with me?
I'm
I'm confused.
I'm
So
done
when have
with
I been responsible for these girls' behavior?
You're not responsible. I'm not
So
saying
why
you're
do I?
responsible.
Listen,
I'm
I'm not
just
gonna lie.
saying you're gonna see the same shit. In life.
Me telling you you're not coming back to my yard. What should be enough for her to know this?
But how she
But
gonna
she
know?
won't be
She won't
able
know
to
what.
pinpoint it.
She won't
though.
even know what
She
it
might
was.
think it was her smelly breath, her bad hair, or her looks. You don't know. She won't know.
The way I looked at her while we're eating, she should know.
Did she look at you and clock that?
Yeah.
You're disgusted.
At one point, I just looked at her like,
Did she fix up? Or was she eating that the whole night?
she was calm during dessert.
What was the conversation like?
So
during
you
the
can't
date?
slurp dessert.
She was calm during dessert. Conversation.
Oh, that's true.
Something came up.
Okay.
Oh no.
No, I spoke about it with Toby. Oh, but you know, listen, I'm going to do an announcement for the next few weeks. Toby will not be here. I'm not making this announcement again. This is the first one I have to do it. For the next few weeks, this nigga will not be
And you know
here.
what happens? It's always when we have to refer to Toby that we remember. Oh yeah.
Yeah, for the next few weeks, that nigga ain't going to be here. Because I'm not going to lie, our work schedules are mad and they're not like fixed, like just meeting up.
Crazy.
And it's one of them ones. So he's just out here trying to secure the bag. So
Yeah, man.
save Toby.
As are we, so send us some money. Anyway.
That's true. Listen, YouTube has a new feature now where you can donate directly on
Yeah.
YouTube. No
Yeah.
excuses for you people out there, fam. I know you lot have 1p. That 1p you keep under your mattress, that 1p that you just throw away, you put that in, you give that to us. You take us to Miami, yeah, and we'll take pictures for you. We'll send you pictures. And postcards.
Yeah,
We'll
postcards.
do
Send
that,
the
yeah.
postcards. Silence
You
postcards.
know them ones with the palm trees.
But okay, racially, like, we've gone out with all kinds of girls from all different races.
Who you asking?
No, I'm not asking. I'm just letting
You're
you
stating.
because I was speaking about with Toby.
Oh, so you and Toby. All right, cool.
We've gone out with all different kinds of girls from all different races. It's one of them ones. We noticed something when pretty much whenever we're on a date like with a white girl, yeah.
Yeah.
The way they bring up racism on these first dates.
They bring it up.
Listen, Mo,
That's a surprise to me.
it happens.
Not really.
Because I thought,
I can see why.
I was just looking back. I was like, this can't just be for me. This can't just be happening to me. I was like, so I asked Toby, I was like, Toby, why come on these dates? Like, is this happening to you as well? Then he was like, yeah, it's like, and it's not even like part of the conversation. It's one of them like these men are trying to give me a warning. Say it like not a warning, but just a heads up. Like I'm not
scared me with
racist.
that
Man.
one.
These men are-
A warning,
sorry,
like,
it's not a warning.
I'm not racist, by the way.
No, just trying to give you a heads up. I'm not racist, by the way.
Oh, I thought when you said warning, I thought they were trying to let you in on some shit like
No.
They're planning something for your black ass, so you need to watch out.
That was like because it's not ever something that
Oh.
that's flowing in conversation. It's always something that's out of the blue. Then they'll be dead serious. They'll be like, it's fucking terrible. Yeah, like it's a shame with Saka, innit? Like, it's a fucking shame what's happening with Saka, innit? I'm like,
You're there in my pianos with your thing, yeah.
it's not Vapianos. Stop trying to get me out. It's not
Okay,
fucking
Bella Italy, innit? So you're there in Bella Italy, yeah.
And
And
you're
you're
Italia, bro.
Bella
Yeah.
Italy.
Bella Italy. That was for.
So you're there and like you're eating up your meatballs and you're like, yeah, this is good. Like I wonder what's this dark thing called? It's fucking terrible what they did to Saka.
Facts. That's
Saka.
they always say some shit. I was like, do some shit like that online hate. It's fucking abysmal. It's absolutely a shame.
I
It's
don't know
not
what
England.
to say.
What do you
It's not
think about
England.
it? It's not England. This is not what we represent.
It's not what we stand
I mean,
for.
it's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. Is I appreciate
It's
the
just
sentiment.
odd. Yeah.
Thing is, I appreciate the sentiment. I just realize it happens a fucking lot. It's like, and the thing is, it's like, it's not that I don't want to talk about racism with anyone. It's just like
Time and place.
I'm on a first date trying to get to know you.
Yeah.
I think so. Like, since I'm trying to get to know you, I appreciate the sentiment that you're letting me know that you're not a racist.
What's interesting,
But
I
it's like-
find with people like that, it's almost sad in the sense where it's like they mean well, but the way they mean well also leads them to do bad.
What do you mean?
So like the road to good's paved. No. Oh wait, the road to evil's paved with good intentions.
Paved.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You
Paved.
said paved.
Paved the way.
Paved.
Pave with a V.
It's a V.
Yeah, it's a V.
It's a pronunciation thing. Anyway, so that she'll say that Saka stuff, and like people like that will try and not be racist, but they'll be racist or like do something that is racist in an attempt not to be racist.
Honestly,
You
they
get
should just
me?
not speak it. If it's not relevant, they just shouldn't speak about
I'm
it.
not gonna lie, like because these girls have never really offended me, like afterwards. So I don't know about that. Like the ones who never offended me, like they're sweet girls. It's just something that I've noticed that always happens, especially on the first date.
I'd be put off.
Do you
So-
remember another opening line? So we had Saka. Was
Okay,
anything
let me
else?
try.
BLM definitely. That was definitely an opener.
Surely.
Surely, Tom.
Okay, no, there was this one girl.
Yeah.
I think it was about
It's gonna piss me off.
what's it called? There was just like it's when there's a few riots going on. Not everyone was open at this point, but like it was towards the end of the riots. So there was a couple. It was just actually it was during the eat out to help out nonsense. Remember? So the riots were still on.
Riots.
Right, and
Oh,
they were
the
in America.
protests.
Protest. My bad.
Protest.
But it's like,
Yo, Tom's conservative as well.
oh sorry,
You're
Mo.
pushing that propaganda.
No, don't do that. Don't
That's
do
that brainwashing in your head that's programmed you to call it
I see
riots.
I see
They
it.
were protests.
I saw it as necessary, but either way, actually, first of all, don't put me in the same boat as this brother. Don't do that.
Mo didn't say that.
No,
Mo said protest. He corrected you.
Tap, because if we're putting all of us on a scale of who's the most conservative, it's Mo, you, then me.
Personally, I think you should stop calling Mo conservative.
What the fuck is he then?
It's not right.
He's conservative first.
Mo is listen. You weren't there. Like the listeners don't know about when Mo gave the BLM speech. That touched people's hearts. The BLM speech that touched
I'm actually
people's
so
hearts.
tired.
Ever since that day, I didn't look at Mo the same time. I looked at Mo the same way people look at MLK. MLK, no.
I'm tired of
You
this
know the Nelson Mandela. You know when people look at him, they're very like calm and respectful.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this guy, he's serious. He's down for the cause. I look at him all the same way now. He's serious, fam.
When was
That is the do-rag of salvation. Struggle and strife. That was the poem, fam. Struggle and strife.
Or was it one of his poems?
Yeah.
Or was it when that take me out? Like the
No, it was
No.
the
We were
House
doing
Olympics.
the games night.
The House
yeah.
Olympics.
House Olympics, yeah. And Mo stood up like near the end. Actually, no, it wasn't even near the end.
I don't even know what was prompted by, honestly.
I honestly don't know. We were meant to like write poems to see who would get the best one. Mo stood up and said, "Listen, this one is gonna be from the heart." And like he just talked about the George Floyd thing. He just let it all out.
Like
It was
a
so
serious-
emotional.
like on a serious
Yeah, it was
thing.
serious, fam. Like, and it was mad because
cried, I think.
he was moving. Like, no, your voice cracked. Like
You did.
you were about to cry.
Damn.
And it's like it was so mad because like the whole tone changed. Like it was so heavy.
Yeah, honestly.
Like we needed like a
honestly,
moment to digest it. You know, we have it on camera. So if
You
you're
actually?
yeah, we have it on camera.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Okay, can you show me
I was so
afterwards?
surprised because I've never
Yeah.
seen it. I've never seen it.
You might need to show
So,
me videos from my birthday.
Yeah, that video was just powerful, fam.
Yeah,
Powerful
videos.
stuff. I still think about that speech today. You know,
You saw what?
I still think about that speech today.
Damn. Who would have thought?
Yeah,
Coming from Mo as well.
yeah.
What do you mean?
So you put respect on this nigga's name when you start talking about.
You started this whole conservative
No, I didn't.
private school.
Today it was you.
Wait,
Today it was you.
hold
Today it
on.
was
Mo,
you.
I swear to God, no one ever mocked you for going to a
Tom, before you use a microphone.
Has he been drinking today, bro?
No, he hasn't.
Has he actually been drinking? Has he been drinking?
The way your mouth was on the microphone just then. I was like, yo, this nigga, you need this to protect the microphone, man.
But anyway, like, Mo, before any of these jokes started, I swear, the first person that made a private
was.
school joke was tough.
Of course it was.
The first person that made a conservative joke was this nigga right here.
But that's the issue. Things got taken too far. And I can admit to my role that I played in that tiny piece. The tiny piece I contributed to.
When I say the way this brother just dodges accountability.
It's not dodging accountability.
But anyway, what's it called?
Yeah, the story.
sorry, the reason I called those protest riots is because of what she said. Okay, I just mixed
Oh,
up
what
there.
did she say?
So
I'm very interested. It could be a valid point.
You know, for some girls, you don't really have to try too hard. So I just took a Nando's, big man.
Nando's too expensive for me personally, but
Yeah, but it's just
Morley's, shout out South Londoners, South East Londoners.
Bro,
man said Dixie's chicken, you know.
I mean, not
Morley's-
Dixie's. Dixie's is
What's
disgusting.
it? Wait, hold. Okay, but actually, I'll get onto what the cheapest date you've ever been on before is. But what she said, she was like, "It's a damn shame what's happening in America." Out of nowhere, again. I think before that I was talking about.
why did they
She's
do
because
this?
the girl was into music, so we're talking about music, and she was like, "It's a damn shame what happened in America, innit?" I was like, "Yeah. It's a shame. It's a pity. It's not surprising, but it's a pity." I was like, "Yeah." But because this was obviously after George Floyd came.
That's fair enough. It's not surprising.
I told her like it's not surprising, but it's a shame. And she was like, "And now the protest turns into riot. It's a shame, but she was like, it's a shame, but it's necessary." I was just like,
okay.
okay.
No.
I was like,
No, I don't. See, I wouldn't like her. I wouldn't like
I
her.
was like,
Really?
Yeah.
What part about it though?
I
Like-
just disagree with her opinion.
I'm not gonna lie. I was,
Oh, you think you like the necessary part?
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems like that's something you can get from Twitter, from Black Twitter. Like she could have just read that on Twitter, yeah. Because I'm so certain I was reading that before.
I don't think she has access to Black Twitter, big man. I think she-
Bro, anybody
Everyone
says,
has access
bro,
to
bro,
Black Twitter,
bro.
man.
I'm
No,
telling you, bro. I'm telling you. As soon as you know when it was all
I
trending.
think she's on Fiat 500 Twitter, big man.
No, you can see that on normal. Like, let's say when the black, all the protests were happening, yeah.
Only
You can see it.
Only certain parts of Black Twitter actually passes out of Black Twitter. But during the protests, it might have been different. But on the regular,
Bro, that
day,
was bad.
only certain people from Black Twitter actually pass out.
All I was reading back then was black people's opinions, black people's thoughts. I'm telling you that what she said is something I saw on Twitter, fam.
Yeah.
You can see
probably.
bare times again and again
The
and again.
barrier to entry with Black Twitter is so
barrier.
low. What?
You said barrier.
Barrier.
English isn't your. It's not
Barrier,
your forte,
barrier.
big man.
Oh, mate, listen, man, it just gets slaughtered, fam. It just gets slaughtered. The barriers to entry for Black Twitter are very low. I've never seen other cultures' Twitters like that. Like, I've never seen Desi Twitter or the whatever other region of the world. Yeah, I've never seen that Twitter like that. And to be fair, it's funny how we use these words like Black Twitter, like entry points and all that shit, when in reality it's just who you following it. If you follow bare black
Pretty
people,
much.
the algorithm will just show you more things relating to that. So if you have friends of other culture to a high enough degree, you'll have access to that part of the internet essentially. But yeah,
But
just how
I'm
it's
not gonna lie,
So it's
the
dedicated.
racism conversation during dates kills my mood. It kills my mood.
How do you feel? Do you feel sad?
No, I'm like, it's
disgusted?
like, I'm not gonna lie, you're not gonna try to bring someone back home after having some debate about racism, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Even if you agree with them, though.
it's even if I agree with them, like I think it's because it's such a heavy topic, especially on the first date. Like, I don't know. It's like even if I agree with them, like, because not all the girls have been wrong, or not. Actually, a lot of them what they say isn't wrong. Let me say
Yeah, but do they mean it
a
though?
lot of them.
I'm telling you,
I think that's a different topic.
What, you don't trust it?
I don't care for any of
I
it.
think that's
But
true.
wait,
No self-respecting person. They would if they were talking to a white guy. Yeah, think they're talking about racism with a white guy.
Would they bring it up?
That's what I'm saying. They're not bringing it up. They're not bringing it up, fam.
I didn't think about that.
Bro, it's
Mo's right.
disingenuous.
That's the whole point.
It's cap.
right.
I don't want it. I don't want to hear
If I'm
it.
on this date, they bring it up, but it's the fact that
Yeah.
whether I agree with them or not, talking about racism on the first date is long.
It is.
It is very long. First dates are meant to be fun, bro. They're actually meant to be fun, or maybe they're means to an end.
No, bro, I'm
Depends on
telling
the
you.
person.
No, bro, I'm telling you.
But-
When they say shit like that, even if they're not being intentionally disingenuous, yeah, the reason they're saying it is so that they can go home in their head with brownie points like, I did my bit for black people, black rights today.
Yeah.
Or I spoke about it. I speak up. I'm going to write this in my
I
diary.
spoke to him and let him know
Trust
that
me,
he
like-
was safe. But then again,
It's
it's like
rubbish.
our reaction to that is
It doesn't need to
It's
be
like-
said.
it's hard because they don't. It's not bad intention.
It is no, but just
But
because
like-
you have people that go out and they start recording bare people, like recording homeless people and doing
Like giving them
charitable
food.
things and shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But sometimes they'll do it in a silly way or stupid way, yeah, where you can tell they don't actually care.
Like
Yeah.
Meek Mill telling the homeless man to do push-ups.
That was
Trust me.
that was fucking public embarrassment. That wasn't even charity.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the same way I see all this. You're not doing it for the right reason. if you're not doing it for the right reason, just get out. Leave me alone. Don't you? Why are you chatting to me about racism
on the first day?
On the first day, it literally makes no
Big
sense.
man, Nando's is not the place for racism debate. No,
it's not.
And
Nando's isn't the
more
right
times
place.
out of 10, yeah, what they'll say will be a take that isn't their own.
Yeah.
So they didn't actually think about it to themselves. So if I actually start engaging in the topic and I don't just brush
You'll be
past
embarrassed
it,
then. I'll embarrass you.
I'll embarrass you.
You're ready for this. The only hot topic should be the chicken on the plate. Leave it alone.
Honestly, just be like casual, maybe like something in the news, something casual. Something
Like, to be
fun.
fair, no, it's not even that. Like I've had deep conversations on dates as well, but
If it comes up naturally. But
it's and if racism comes up naturally, or if let's say we see something that what's it called goes into that conversation while we're out, then that's different. It's happened before,
Yeah.
and I was okay having that conversation.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's like I don't know what they're expecting of me.
Bro, they want you to like them.
It's like
You fight for black rights.
They want you
son.
to take the knee, fam.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
After they said what happened to Saka, you should have taken the knee.
It's like
right then and there.
I just feel like, what were you expecting after saying? Like, what do you expect of me after saying this?
Bro.
It was like I agree with you. It was like I'm not gonna lie. I don't really feel like First of all, I might not even be in a good mood after talking about racism. So you're killing my mood on this date. Like, fair enough. If you ask me an honest question, or if someone wants to be informed about something,
Trust me.
it might be different. It actually would be different. But just coming out with a statement out of nowhere, and I know they're saying it because I'm black. I'm maybe somewhat uncomfortable.
That's
It's like
the weird thing about it, fam.
It's like-
there's the racism that people say because you're black, and then there's the other stuff that's not racism, but they still say it because you're black. It's like there's the black effect. I was talking about it when we went into that dessert place, fam.
Yeah.
And I was like, before we walked in, they were playing like some lo-fi, like calm
Just
music.
very-
And then we walk in and sit down, and I'm just hearing Bear Drake.
Surgery.
Or you walk into an Uber. And like, as soon as you walk in, you hear what's being played. They see you're black and
Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke
Straight
just
away.
comes out of nowhere,
They
fam.
put the blackest music on ever.
I said Dior, like, what? It doesn't make sense. Like, that's the black effect. Like, bad things might happen just because you're black, and
So it's
maybe it's an attempt to make you feel comfortable,
Yeah.
or like to just assume. Like I said, maybe there's good intentions of that. Okay, cool. These people were in a restaurant, so we want our people to feel comfortable. For example, if they were playing dubstep or like some random drum and bass shit, that would have turned us away. So maybe they're just trying to play something that
but that makes sense.
keeps us in, keeps us
In the
comfortable.
Uber and in a restaurant, it makes more sense because it's nothing personal to you direct. Like, I mean, it's personal because you're black, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like they're not interacting with you on a personal level. If you're talking to someone on a date, they're sitting less than a meter away from you across the table, and out of nowhere they want to be bringing up Martin Luther King. What if they started talking about slaves and the fucking
That's absolutely
transatlantic slave trade? What you start talking? What you start doing?
Wait,
That was a
slave
shame, innit?
conversation.
Sorry for my ancestors. What do you want me to do?
The slave.
Pay for my meal.
I'm
Pay for
telling
my
you,
meal.
I'm so
So I said
sorry.
reparations on this first date. I'm going now, and each day I'll get my
The
reparations.
slaves and ancestor thing conversation has come up.
Oh, wow. How did that one come up?
I don't even know how this guy managed to bring it up because I don't talk about racism on Facebook. It's not on my mind when I'm on a date.
No.
Like
You know the Saka thing, yeah? Was the conversation like dying, and was there a bit of silence, or were you saying some shit and she just
it
goes
was
Saka?
literally right after because she was talking about something for like a little hot minute. 'Cause I asked her a question, so she was talking about something for a hot minute. Then after she literally finished speaking, I was gonna say something, but I was like, obviously, I was just finished chewing the food in my mouth, and
I can't believe this.
what's-
I can actually
this
imagine
is one
shit,
reason why I don't
man.
like going food on first date. In fact, I actually have to finish chewing before I start talking. This girl, she didn't see that as a rule. But anyway, but yeah, like I was just finishing chewing what was in my mouth, and she's like, "It's a shame what happened to Saka." I was like, she caught me with spaghetti in my mouth. I'm just like, I'm like, I was like, Saka. Like that's one thing I appreciate the sentiment. I actually do, because I don't know.
Why?
No, hold on,
Why?
hold on, because
It's
thing is,
no,
I'm
it's
gonna
not genuine.
no,
It's not
hold on.
genuine.
I'm gonna
It's not
choose.
genuine.
I think some people do it for brownie points,
Yeah.
but some people may not have interacted with as many black people as you may think.
Bro.
Oh, hold on.
I'm so
Hold-
sorry. If you're watching this, and you've done that, don't chat to me. so sorry. I don't
Hold on,
care.
because we're Newcastle. There's not exactly a lot of black people here.
You don't need to know black people or speak.
No,
black people to
no.
know they shouldn't be going up to black people on first dates and saying, "I'm sorry for your fucking your history."
Yeah,
bro.
I'm trying to get.
That's the equivalent to like a guy trying to be a nice guy and going up to a woman saying, "I'm not like the rest of them."
Bro, exactly. Thank you.
fair
Thank you. You've done it. You've done it. I've done it.
Fair
We're done. We're done. You're donuts. If you do that, you're donut. Please, I beg, just allow us. We're normal human beings. Just chat to us. I'm so sorry.
just look at
No, Tom. He's
Like they see you
destroyed-
walking down the street like you're
he's
some
destroyed,
sad
he's destroyed.
creature.
I can't.
It's gone. It's gone just like
I
that,
actually
fam.
can't say anything anymore.
Imagine going on a date, yeah, with a girl and just being like, with any girl, just being like, shame what happened to Sarah Everard.
Oh, it's what them was like.
Imagine bringing up random things that's just going on.
Man said, you know what? It's a shame that people don't understand that no means no.
You know what?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
It's like catcalling is disgusting. It actually makes me cringe whenever I hear it.
Middle of your
What we
day.
doing?
And the same way we look at guys that do that is the same way we see racist people. So if you're someone that didn't understand the points that we're saying, it's like that. Like you look at
That was
someone like,
perfect.
why is he just saying it? Why is he saying, oh, no means no? Like, is he trying to get me on their side? Is he trying to like
Win me
Exactly.
over?
yeah, like what's going on? What are your intentions with that comment essentially?
And maybe I was just being a bit too had a bit too optimistic views of these girls. But it's like I get what you man are saying. I wanted to see them as like maybe they're just trying to, maybe it's not a brownie.
Like I said, we can't put people into like one category of like intention, but like there are some people that genuinely maybe that's how they start their convos, innit?
No, but I feel like the people that
BLM,
genuinely cared, yeah.
But imagine out of the blue.
But you can't.
Imagine out of the blue, a girl DMs you, BLM, yeah?
Yeah. But then you imagine being on a date and saying, I'm sorry for the gender pay gap. Should I pay for your meal? like what?
That thing doesn't exist.
It's mad. It's mad
It's
already.
against that.
No, leave it. P.
No, but you're the one that brought it off. I don't know why you did. Of all things that would piss me off, that would piss me off the
This
most.
controversy nonsense can't have becoming quite deep.
That's not even like, you know what, we can talk about that another time. Yeah,
Fair enough.
that would be a good episode to watch.
Mo has some strong opinions on the gender pay
Yeah,
gap.
but the thing that is
Okay.
so jarring, yeah, is that like I think the people that actually cared, you'll be able to tell. Like when they're talking, you'll be able to tell because if you need to lead the conversation or based on something they brought up out of the blue, then they never cared, fam.
Yeah.
I promise you they never cared. Unless it was in like a inquisitive way, like, oh, teach me.
Yeah.
Like-
If the convo starts and ends at Saka,
Yeah, exactly. If it's just something you just bring up to like,
It's just something
feel
like
the dead air.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, it's a shame what happened to Saka. You say yeah, it's a shame. Then you move on.
I'd sooner rather talk about the shit weather than Saka. fam.
Trust me.
I don't know. For me, there's not. It depends on. I'm not gonna lie. Some girls up here, yeah. So it's not some girls, some people
Yeah, there we go.
up here, yeah.
I was gonna correct you.
Yeah,
So
up
yeah,
here-
I was going to get onto him
up,
too.
up here, yeah.
Can't be doing that, Tom.
Sorry, no, some people. I'm only saying it because I've only had this interaction with girls on dates.
fairs.
But some people up here just would. Nothing else.
The head is empty.
Nothing else.
No vacancy.
I was talking. Actually, can I even say this or not? Fuck it. Let me say this.
I want to hear it.
Okay, I won't even. I won't tell you when this happened. Yeah.
We need to wrap up soon.
I won't say when this happened. I think I already told you man the story. Oh, I was talking to this girl. I was trying to get to know her. She liked me. Obviously, she liked flirting and whatnot. But
I said obviously.
it was obvious.
Sounds
But
like
it's
misogyny to me. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway,
She had to like. What's not to like?
I was just.
Yeah.
I'm Tom.
Oh,
Unresistible.
okay. That's not misogyny.
Tom the Temptation.
Irresistible.
That's not misogyny.
Temptation Tom.
I was gonna get into it. Tom, but
It's
sorry.
not misogyny, but anyway, pretty much, I was really trying to get to know her. I was like, also, like, what do you like to do? She was like, music? What do you like? She was like, anything. I was like, anything particular? Any artist speaks to you? Like, what's going on? She was like, no. It's like, okay, your uni course. You passionate about it? I was like, nothing. Okay. Anything. What do you do in your spare time? What do you do?
Just breathe
Like,
and eat.
like in my head, I'm thinking this girl can't be this jobless. So I'm like, what do you do? She was like, drink excessively.
That's not a personality trait.
Okay, I checked out at that point. I was
mean,
only,
she's an
after
alcoholic.
that,
She's an
after that,
Yeah, true.
after that, I was only there for one thing. After that, mentally I checked out.
Tom,
Mentally I checked.
what's wrong with
out.
you?
I'm not being serious. I was there for one thing after that point. I
Tom,
was like,
Tom,
if
Tom.
your personality is a fucking prison, bro.
Tom, there's honesty and there's what you just did.
Yeah.
They didn't need to know that.
I don't
nobody
care,
cares,
bro.
bro.
Like, listen, I'm not gonna lie. Thank God this wasn't even on a date. If I spent money for that nonsense, I'd be very annoyed. But some tough. Okay, thing is, you don't have to have something in common. Especially this is another first date etiquette. For girls, find something you're actually passionate about and talk about it.
Should be everybody.
Like I can't speak for what man them are like on dates because I don't go on dates with guys.
But man, them should also.
Do you tell girls that you do the podcast?
Huh?
Do you use that to your advantage?
Big man, I get girls to follow the podcast.
Levels. We appreciate that.
No worries.
Thank you, Tom.
I told you. Remember, I told you that night. I think I told you the day after. I told you check the Spotify followers. It went up.
You're a waste, man.
I plug the podcast a lot when I'm out and about.
Fair enough.
It's like even if it doesn't work out.
Guerrilla tactics, guerrilla marketing, fam.
Even if it doesn't work out, we still got to follow on the podcast. But big man, I'm not gonna lie. Some of these things that happen on these dates are fucking abysmal. She had a lot of time talking about the racism thing. But first date etiquette, I beg chew your mouth closed and do not slurp your spaghetti.
That should
To
be
be
normal.
fair, that's normal, fam.
No,
those are basic
we are above the age of 10.
Yeah.
If what you do in your household, you don't bring that outside. You don't do it. I can eat however I want at home. I behave myself outside because these man them out here on Twitter saying, yeah, I like it when girls are comfortable when they eat, but there's such thing as too comfortable.
Yeah.
Big man, it's embarrassing.
Food falling out your mouth.
It's fucking embarrassing.
Stains.
Moving like
Yuck.
that. I wouldn't use that term of expression, but especially for a lady. But yeah, it's one of them was that.
She wasn't a lady, fam.
She was the tramp.
Yeah. Word.
And moral of the story is
Some would say that was misogyny.
What was
You called the girl a tramp, bro.
Lady and the Tramp?
Listen, I don't know what you're on.
If you don't know
let's
that
continue.
classic, yeah, you're too young for this. So moral of the story is BLM isn't a conversation starter. Saka isn't meant to be used to pick up guys. You can't. That's not how you use that guy's name.
I bet she thought she was like fucking killing
She
two
thought-
birds with one
she
stone as
thought-
well.
yeah.
She got
Like, this is
football.
it.
She got football and BLM in the same thing, and she thought it was calm. Oh, I'm so tired. Bro. Please just level up. Just try harder. Just talk about what you actually want to talk about. Don't be doing all this BLM for no reason.
No. Yeah. And this has been Sliders Podcast.
Anyway, guys, thank you for listening. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on all major streaming platforms. Follow us on Instagram as well, TikTok.
Facebook.
Oh yeah, Taft's made a Facebook page for Sliders now.
yeah.
So go like the page on Facebook now.
Yep. Who's Taff Cash App in the bio?
Where's Mo? Cash up in the bio.
Again,
not,
guys,
bro.
I'm single. Feel free to follow my personal Instagram, Tom_Aking.
Well, that's not what this is for, Tom.
Oh, so you can put cash up, but I can't put my Instagram.
Well,
Anyway,
that's money. You coercing your viewership.
don't say coercing, big man. It's a light suggestion.
Okay, all right.
Just putting it out there if you want to. My DMs are open. And share with your friends.
Well,
I have been toxic. Actually, no, I'm returning to myself. I'm toxic, Tom. I have been toxic, Tom.
you do this, and then when I call you toxic Tom, no, let's end the episode now. no, let's end it now. Mo, do your outro, fam.
It's been your boy Mo. Where's Mo? Found out, seen him on the pod. See that?
Found him on the pod.
Found him on the pod. I might use that. Yeah, thank you for joining us. We love you, respect you. If you want to join us on the pod, you're an audience or you're a fan, hit us up, hit any one of us up.
You can also DM my personal Instagram for that as well.
Go ahead if you want
No,
to.
don't do that.
You won't walk away. With
I don't want to
anything
see a
but,
screenshot of this thing's ugly face on Twitter with DMs talking about, is this your favorite podcast? No,
Could never be me. The way I unsend
it could always be
the
you.
way I unsend messages expeditiously.
Tom, it doesn't matter. A screenshot. How you
Oh
gonna
no!
send a screenshot?
For me, it's like that risky texting nonsense. It could never be me.
Well done.
Could never be me.
Well, we'll see. That's what everyone says.
Unless you catch me on the phone, big man. It's long.
All right. So this was Who's Tough. You found on the pod, aka the champion, and we are sliding